this. And let me check this and say, shit. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is 007 versus NCOTS Game 1. Raptor and I are trying to figure out what the heck is going on because we are supposed to wait another 33 minutes until our next game. So we want to get you guys a game so you're not sitting around waiting forever. So here we go. 007 Conqueror, Raptor, incomparable for their battleship.
Yeah, baby. Bring
Interesting.
it. Let's do it. I'm excited.
And we're not done yet, but wait, there's more. We got a Des Moines and a Minotaur. That is, ladies and gentlemen, a Manotaur with radar. Napoli, Stalingrad, double gearing, and a Shimakaze to round out the list of 007. Would you like me to talk about NCOTS, sir?
Yeah, take us through. I'm still trying to get this other one to come up to C.
And by the way, it's game reversed. I just realized that. So that was NCOTS's lineup. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. 007, the real 007, not the fake, is bringing Kremlin and Shikishima, Worcester, Venezia, Petropavlovsk, Shimakaze, Harugumo, Ragnar, and Yu Yang.
They're still picking maps and ship bands, Zath. So
perfect.
You want to just run with this?
Let's run with this. Yu Yang is running radar, by the way. This is one of the things that makes it nice for Raptor and I. We've covered King of the Sea so much, we recognize names such as Eagle Lance and FIFA G, and we're like, wait a minute. Whew.
Now, by G6, whatever, has got the Petro here has got his radar up, trying to detect whoever it is it be, but he's not able to do it before the radar expires. Yeah, so a bit of a waste there.
That's Big 6 TV, I'm guessing, is what he's trying to be.
Big 6 by G. Oh, I get it. Okay, I got you. Anyway, he's not able to. His radar kind of goes to waste there. He does burn it to find, well, no one.
Nobody. That's a very risky early radar, but if you look at his positioning, he was never planning to set up there anyways. So he just used it and got smacked for his trouble.
Now, we can see that both teams are sending a huge amount of firepower to A. A is going to be the decisive play here for both squads. You're looking at gearing Stalin, Napoli, Incomparable, and Des Moines for NCOTS, and opposing them, Shimakaze, Harugumo, Worcester, Kremlin, and Big Six's Petro just sliding into this island here outside the ACAP. And of course, his radar is offline because he just burned it trying to salvage the PCAP.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm getting feedback, by the way, that the echo's gone. So hanging up and rejoining was perfect. Excellent. So this is, I mean, kind of what you expect to see on this map, right? Is got ships just kind of hanging, but take a look at this Incomparable, dude. I'm excited.
He's speed boosting. Now I've seen Incomparable in competitive play before. Not a lot of it, but I have seen it before. So I'll be curious to see how they decide to employ it. We've seen some amazing cross shots. Of course, these are huge guns. These are 508 millimeter guns, I believe, 20 inches, and she has basically better stealth than a Des Moines. So you can do amazing things with this ship if you understand what it does well and what it doesn't do well. She does get lit there. Strange Vision is lit by Akarona's Shimakaze just briefly until the smoke clears. And they are going to hold our game, the first game of the next match for us, so we can complete this one and then move on.
Oh, okay. I think that, well, yeah, whatever.
Now, Zenny's Stalingrad, look at what they're doing to this poor guy, Zath. Look at this.
Yeah, I know, just sitting there, a long range.
The Worcester and the Harugumo just absolutely having their way with Stalingrad. We talked about yesterday about why teams have kind of not taken many Stalingrads, and this is why, because of moments like this, the fires, the amount of concentrated fire spam, he's going to go out right here. It's going to take them less than 5 minutes to kill this guy.
Yeah.
The Shikishima shells continuing to fall. More HE. 383 hit points.
He saved it! He saved it!
He's still lit. Now he's dark. He's finally dark, but there's still shells falling.
Up there! Look at that arc.
They only have to get lucky with one shells.
Look at that arc coming over the island at extreme range. Wow.
First blood, a big kill going to 007 here down at A, because that is the play. Like, that is where NCOTS has decided they're going to make their stand.
Wow, if that was a Moskva, what if?
It's an interesting question, right? So the HE spam would have still worked, but it would have been less effective. It would have taken them longer.
Right. Right.
Now, have a look up at CZAF, because we're seeing Alpha Striker's Radar Minotaur. They're going to push Caufish's Ragnar off the C cap, and I think that's going to allow them to pick up, allow them to potentially make a play for C.
I mean, they got to make something work up there to the north.
I mean, the cap advantage is all they have right now, so if they can pick up a cap or make something happen, this is a good place to try it. Striker's got deep water torpedoes coming in on his starboard side. His hydro's available, but it's offline. He doesn't know these torpedoes are here. He's going to take at least one of them. The reverse is going to get the one is always going to take.
By the way, Moskva was banned by 007.
Ah, that's why. Okay, yeah, we didn't have time to look into all these things.
Ooh,
Oh my
Incomparable and
goodness.
Napoli.
The Incomparable caught out by the Kremlin. He goes out. Incomparable is squishy. And then Napoli eats a face full of Shimakaze torps.
Ouch.
Zaf, how do you recover from this, Zaf?
I don't know.
This was the play. They brought 5 ships to A, and 3 of them are dead.
Yeah. 007 is just looking extremely strong here, saying we're gonna win this. Like, that's it.
Yeah, like this is looking like a devastating loss for NCOTS, and we're barely 6.5 minutes in. To his credit, Large Fries is Des Moines continuing to fight, knowing what he's up against.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's only a matter of time at this stage for the Kremlin to just push up and punch him in the nose.
And he can't back up too much farther because you've got Big Six with the Petro just waiting there.
Yep. Petro's capping A. The Yu Yang is contesting B here. The Yang radar pushing Biznot's gearing away. So all of the caps changing hands in one direction or the other.
Jeez.
NCOTS already down 3 ships.
There's the Petro salvo.
Yep.
Wow. Man, I've never been able to make Petro work like that.
No, me neither. There's a reason that ship and I don't get along.
Yep.
Another big hit. Takes out his engine. Large Fry's trying to get his bow around for Faba's Kremlin, but it's not going to matter. Either the torpedoes or the Kremlin is going to end this poor Des Moines' life. It's going to be the Kremlin.
Kremlin. There it goes. Just like that, 5 ships down. We haven't even hit 10 minutes yet.
A 5-ship lead in less than 9 minutes.
That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts a lot. Think about that, Zaf. Both teams sent 5 ships to A, and NCOTS lost every single ship they sent to that flank. All gone. Wiped clean by the hand of Double Strike.
Right? Like, seriously.
It's now a 330-point lead for 007 as we're getting close-ish to what would ordinarily be the halfway mark of the game, but I don't think this game's going to go that long.
Right.
Petro radar coming due in 50 seconds, closing in on Biznot's gearing as he's now in a gunfight with Rekvel's Yang as the Petro starts to chip in.
Oh, goodness. That's going to do it.
In fact, the Petro's going to have him face spotted on the surface.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. I mean, hello.
Doesn't even need the radar to beat up Biznot. Takes away a cool 8,000 of his HP with that salvo. It's about to be a 6-ship lead for 007.
Well, yeah. Boink. And here comes Shimakaze, Joker.
Yep.
I mean, I think at this point...
Takes a Venezia salvo, about to take a Petro salvo. That'll put him off the board when those shells connect.
What a bloodbath. Absolute bloodbath, this game.
Yeah, this is just everything that could go wrong in this game for NCOTS has absolutely gone wrong. They're going to get swept off the board, Zaf. They'll be lucky to bag a kill. And I hate to say that, but it's 100% true.
Right.
You don't like to see teams get steamrolled, but that's basically what's happening here. Is Alpha Striker grounds his Minotaur as they're trying to get Kaufish's Ragnar off the board, but the Ragnar actually fairly resilient, especially when bow on. There goes
Whoa,
Striker.
Shikishima.
Shikishima speaks and Minotaur trembles, leaving only
The Conqueror.
Yudachi's Conqueror back here on the 6th line.
One lone battleship holding the line against the enemy.
Holding the line against the darkness, but it's not going to be for much longer as he takes big citadels there from the Petro, believe it or not.
Jeez. Big Six is taking that Petro and just doing things that I can only dream of in that ship.
Yeah, I mean, Big Six has had an amazing game in this Petro. Between the destroyer kills, I mean, he kind of blew that early radar, but after that, it's been almost just a textbook how to play. Look at the Shiki salvo coming in on Conqueror. Do you think he finds the Citadel?
Nope.
He doesn't. Just a little too far.
It's funny, Yudachi actually turned into... Well, I'm sure he knows it's all over, but I'm curious.
Oh, yeah, there's no way he's going to win this game.
I'm curious.
At this point, it's a matter of pride if they can grab a kill. It takes another Citadel up forward.
Yeah. Nice hit there on the Ragnar, not enough. Yudachi trying to get the kill. Nope. There it goes. And
a clean
Big Six.
sweep for 007. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That was convincing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how else to say that. If you're looking for 007 to move on to day 4, I'd say based on that game, you are probably going to get your wish. But 2 more games to play. We are in training room, the more likely it was to error out. That was the belief, right?
Yes, because like memory leak or anything like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Zath, this game is dropped again. Why don't we head on in and showcase what's coming here in game 2?
All right. Who'd you like to take, sir?
Well, why don't we talk about the green team? NCOTS here spawning on the north side of game 2 of this best of 3. They have brought Vermont, Schlieffen, Howdenliu, Venezia, Petropavlovsk, and fronted by 4 destroyers, Gearing, Daring, Kleber, and Yu Yang. And let me double check. That is a radar Yu Yang with Alpha Striker.
That's correct. And then 007 bringing Incomparable this time. So now they're like, hey, let me take this one out. And then they've got a Yamato, right? They've got Worcester. They've got Venezia, Napoli, Stalingrad, Gearing, Ragnar, and also a Yu Yang. Now, this Yu Yang is also a radar Yu Yang. I gotta say, last game was the first time I ever saw that Worcester really, like feeling like, wow, okay, this is a ship that can make it in comp, you know? Like, wow.
You mean Worcester?
Worcester, yeah.
So, Worcester has been around, obviously, many years now. Probably 3 or 4 years she's been available for competitive play. And you don't see a ton of teams take her in the modern era. There was a King of the Sea, if you'll recall. I believe OO7 had a couple of comps with Worcester spam.
Yes.
Right, where they just melted things at longer ranges.
Yes.
But it is very much not an easy ship to play, even in the best of conditions, much less in a competitive environment.
That's right, exactly.
Now, have a peek here at what's coming at B, because you're looking at a single Ragnar squaring off against a Yang and a Daring. This might not go well for Kofi. Koifish, excuse me, I see it now. Because he's going to get outspotted. Koifish Pond, he's going to get outspotted by both of these destroyers. And though he does have his radar,
So here's the thing. 1, Joker ducked in behind the island, so he's not going to spot. 2, Alpha is going to step on the cap. As soon as that happens, Koifish Pond's going to be like, nope. And you can see he's already kind of, well, never mind, he's not. I thought he would have turned south.
He's trying to edge this radar bubble up. He was, but it looks like he has decided against it. They're going to let these guys be uncontested. It kind of makes you wonder why you pushed Koifish out there to begin with if you're just going to let him get away with it.
So, I mean, here's the thing. Like, this is the safe decision, right? This is the safe play.
Oh, absolutely.
As Koifish,
he doesn't have any support.
Exactly. Koifish even takes a Napoli torpedo from his friend.
Yeah.
But, meanwhile, now also Biznot and the Kleber is going to grab A uncontested. So, wow. Okay.
Very aggressive, very quick board control here for NCOTS. I really like this zap. It's going to give them a chance to put a little bit of pressure on 00 and get them an early lead.
Right. Okay, so that basically means, all right, so 007 has to find a way to get back in. What are they going to do? And if you look at it, Frice in the gearing is already setting up for Boy I Know Right's Wooster to just go right to this island. They're setting up the Death Snail. I wouldn't be surprised to see the smoke come soon. Eagle Lance in the Incomparable has got his engine boost on for another 40 seconds. Ready to start moving.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, 00 obviously taking a much longer play here, shoving all of these ships down to the one line. And I think here's what I'm assuming the thought process is, right? There's two different ways I think you can approach this cap sleeping on this A cap on the new sleeping giant. One is you tuck ships close in to the island over here on the 3 line, and you use them to control the cap from there. And we've seen teams pull that, attempt that, pull it off, work it, whatever. But I think these guys are taking a different tack, which is swing wide and control the island on the opposite side of the cap, and you'll have an easier time retaining control of it. That's the tack that 007 is taking. I've not seen a team try this, so we'll be able to judge for ourselves whether or not it works or not.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all the way over at Charlie, the Venezia for 007 in trouble. Wreckful New Yang tried to go in to see, but then got detected by Cardinal Puffer's gearing. So, I mean, I know this is the hold flank, but both sides, I mean, really, this is the hold flank for both sides. And
I am
they
a
can't
little
make it work.
surprised. I'm a little surprised it's taken NCOTS this long to cap C, but looks like they tried and Wreckful popped a radar to push him off, and so that's where we're at now. They are going to pick up C a little bit after they lose control of A, and they do not have a way to retain control of A, in my opinion. I mean, they're going to use the radar to push Frice off, but eventually they cannot retain control of A.
There's just too many assets coming in. Look at Strange Vision. Schlieffen already at half health. Just
Wooster spam.
Constant farm by that Wooster, yeah. And then,
Wooster
of course, everybody else,
zap,
too.
And it's a Schlieffen, right? Schlieffen is not the most resilient battleship in the game.
No.
Gearing now of Frice under the hydro of large fries. That's going to definitely push him off the cap.
Uh-oh. Boy I Know Right is detected. Strange Vision's got to be getting ready with his guns. We're going to follow those shells in as he takes a big hit from the Yamato cross map.
Yep. Boy I Know moving up to this island cover. That's going to take away the Schlieffen's angle. And for the moment, NCOTS owns all of the caps on the board, Zath. 00 is almost down 300 points 5 minutes in.
Yeah, but Strange Vision did not take the shot. He was lining up a torpedo salvo.
Yeah.
Wow, you would think guns first. Guns always. Torpedoes when available. That's how I always call it, when I'm doing replays and stuff.
This incomparable salvo should wipe out Strange Vision. It doesn't quite land enough. That's shocking to me.
Yeah, well, here comes the Yamato salvo. Fiva takes him out.
The Yamato salvo will take care of it. That's the first points that 00 has gained this game. And there's going to be a massive rumble here on the 1-2 line for control of this island and control of the A-cap between Large Fries, Bisnots, Kleber, Eagle Lance's Incomparable.
Oh my God!
It's going to be it's going to be a bloodbath over here.
Get your clippers ready, because look at Bisnot coming in with the Kleber. What is he thinking?
He's driving directly into a Wooster and a bunch of Napoli torpedoes, so whatever he's thinking, he's not going to be thinking it very long.
Oh, no. There he goes. I mean,
Wooster's going to take maybe one of these? No, not a single one.
Nah, he doesn't. He might take one, actually. Oh!
Napoli, even the Napoli manages to dodge
that's what I was talking about, the
torpedoes.
Napoli. Hits the border, and that just swings his butt right along.
Swings his butt. Smokes is completely invisible now to Large Fries, so his secondaries...
His
secondary is doing some work.
Fries does radar. Now, he had an earlier salvo on Big Six.
Oh, my goodness. Eagle Lance's Incomparable takes 40,000 hit points off the Petro in a single salvo.
Right there. And we were too busy looking at the Napoli. Wow. What a salvo.
Just like that, 3 ships dead, and NCOTS, all that board control. They still have a lead, but man, you gotta look at that and go, now what do? You got 3 fewer pieces to defend what you have.
Right.
Alpha Strikers, Yu Yang rotating back to try to hold this western flank from the inevitable 007 push. Eagle Lance charging into Thunderdome, completely uncontested, free to do whatever he wants now.
Ragnar, Koi-fish, torpedoes, just dodges them. No
He's
problem.
clear. Rekful's Yu Yang, once again, I mean, he's getting low now, down to about a third of his health. Not able to defend against Sea, really. Not really able to spot this gearing. He's got one more radar available. He could spot the gearing. Yep, they're going to face spot each other right there.
Yeah, but Price has friends.
Price, well, Rekful's taking a Venezia salvo that takes about half his remaining HP away. There's the radar. So they're going to be able to put some damage into Kartoffel.
Oh, you're looking at C. I'm looking at A. Like,
I'm
wow.
looking at C. I'm looking at C right now because to me, that's if I'm 00, that's a play that I can make and probably win. And they've brought the Ragnar over to try and seal the deal.
Well, yeah, but over at A, Bueno Right is just going to kill Alpha Striker right here. And Kartoffel's going down too. That's two more ships.
Kartoffel's going out in just a few seconds, I think. There goes Alpha. There goes Kartoffel.
Wow.
There's the lead change now. Ticking up only a single cap. 00 takes a lead change. Takes the lead. A lead that they will lose in a moment unless they get into C. And that's where Koi-fish is headed in a moment. He's going to take a torpedo for his trouble. This, so far, Zath, might be the most convincing win. We haven't seen this game over yet, but goodness gracious, if you're NCOTS, how do you even get back into this game, Zath?
God, I don't know.
In 2 games, 007 hasn't even lost a ship.
So I've talked about this before. A lot of times when you're back against the wall like this, you just got to go full send. Tell everybody go, make something work, and sometimes you can catch the enemy flat-footed.
They seem to be trying it here as Zenny's Venezia is aggressively pushing down the 7 line, trying to find this Ragnar of Koi-fish, trying to force a mistake.
That's right, exactly. Yudachi now broadside to Eagle Lance is incomparable. Pretty hurt.
Solid
pretty
hit.
Painful. But look at Comrade Jimmy, though. Coming through. Full send again. Guten Liu penetrates with his AP. Eagle Lance single firing torpedoes.
Here come the incomparable torpedoes. They're going to get the Howden Liu with the torpedoes, Zaf.
Wow.
Venezia turning in, going to take a deep water torpedo. More of Rekful's torpedoes still out here looking for the Venezia. Zenny's going to use his smoke to get kind of to the south side of the sea cap.
That's right.
And so far, 00 still flawless here. Joker's going out.
There he goes.
Napoli takes him off the board. 07 now into the B cap. Just falling on these surviving ships like piranhas. Unbelievable what I'm watching. Zenny takes some SAP through the bow. And some Yamato shells up the butt. Here come the incomparable shells. They all are gonna miss.
No, I think Rekful's gonna Yudachi goes down the Vermont, and that'll do it.
There it is. Another clean sweep. 007, excuse me, flawless in back-to-back wins. Going 9-0 twice in a row on NCOTS.
Oh my goodness. GG right there. That was a commanding.
That was convincing, Zaf. Like, goodness. Like, what else can you say there?
I don't know.
But you and I have got another game we need to run to, so let's not make them wait any longer, okay?
They have just started their game already, so we've got a few minutes.
Oh.
They were told they were going to start at 6 regardless, so they started at 6.
All right, well, we'll wait for game 2 then.